The natural world is filled with an astonishing diversity of life. Among its most successful and widespread families are the Bovidae. This is a truly remarkable group of animals. They are mammals, known for having cloven hooves, meaning their hooves are split into two toes. Perhaps their most defining feature, however, is their unbranched horns. Unlike the antlers of deer, which are shed and regrown each year, the horns of a bovid are permanent fixtures. They consist of a bony core covered in a sheath of keratin, the very same material that makes up our own fingernails. This family includes some of the most familiar animals on our planet, from the domestic cow in a farmer's field to the mighty wildebeest thundering across the African savanna. When we think of Bovidae, we might first picture cattle or sheep. But this family is incredibly varied, containing around 140 different species. They come in all shapes and sizes, each one perfectly adapted to its own particular way of life. Consider the tiny royal antelope of West Africa, which stands no taller than a domestic cat. Then, contrast it with the enormous gaur of Asia, a muscular giant that can weigh over a ton. This incredible range showcases the evolutionary success of the family. From the nimble mountain goat scaling a sheer cliff face to the sturdy muskox enduring the Arctic cold, the bovid design has proven to be extraordinarily adaptable and resilient in the face of nature's many challenges. All members of this family share another crucial characteristic. They are ruminants. This means they have a specialized digestive system featuring a four-chambered stomach that allows them to extract nutrients from tough plant matter. They famously chew the cud, regurgitating partially digested food to chew it a second time. This process is essential, as it allows them to thrive on a diet of grasses, leaves, and other vegetation that many other animals simply cannot digest. This ability to turn simple grass into energy and protein is one of the key reasons why Bovidae have become so widespread and so vitally important, not just to their ecosystems, but also to human civilizations all around the globe. This family tree is rich and complex, branching out into various subfamilies that we can see across the world. There are the antelopes, a vast and graceful group primarily found in Africa. We have the caprini, the goats and sheep, masters of mountainous terrain. And of course, there are the bovini, which include cattle, buffalo, and the formidable bison of North America. Each branch of this family tells a unique story of survival and adaptation. Observing them, from the gentle grazing of a sheep to the powerful charge of a Cape buffalo, reveals the incredible ingenuity of evolution and the interconnectedness of all living things on our shared planet. The Bovidae family has conquered nearly every corner of our world. Their distribution is a testament to their incredible adaptability. We find them roaming across the vast continents of Africa, Asia, Europe, and North America. They have made their homes in an astonishing variety of environments, from the hottest, driest deserts to the coldest, most windswept tundras. Africa, in particular, is a stronghold for bovid diversity. Here, endless grasslands are home to immense herds of wildebeest, gazelles, and impalas, their movements dictated by the rhythm of the seasonal rains. This continent showcases the sheer spectacle of bovid life in its most dramatic and vibrant form. In the high, rugged mountains of the world, we find a different kind of bovid. The sure-footed goats and sheep, such as the ibex and the bighorn sheep, are masters of the vertical world. Their specialized hooves provide an incredible grip on rocky ledges, allowing them to navigate perilous cliffs with breathtaking ease. They seek out sparse vegetation in a landscape where few other large mammals can survive. Similarly, in the frozen north, the hardy muskox faces the extreme cold of the Arctic. With its thick, shaggy coat and powerful body, it can withstand brutal winds and deep snow, digging through the ice to find the frozen grasses and mosses that sustain it through the long, dark winter. Across the Great Plains and forests of North America, the American bison once roamed in numbers that seemed almost infinite. These magnificent creatures shaped the very landscape they inhabited, their grazing patterns influencing the growth of the prairies. In Asia, the story is just as rich. The continent is home to the water buffalo, which thrives in wet, marshy environments, as well as various species of wild cattle and a dazzling array of antelopes. From the sweltering jungles of India to the high-altitude Tibetan plateau, where the wild yak lives, Bovidae have found a way to not only survive, but to flourish in a multitude of challenging habitats. Even in Europe, a continent heavily shaped by human activity, wild Bovidae persist. The chamois leaps among the peaks of the Alps and Pyrenees, while the reintroduced European bison now wanders through ancient forests in Poland and Belarus. This global presence demonstrates a fundamental truth about this family. Their simple yet effective body plan, combined with their specialized digestive system, has given them the tools needed to colonize the planet. Whether wading through a swamp, climbing a mountain, or enduring a blizzard, there is likely a member of the Bovidae family that has adapted to call that very environment home. For thousands of years, the story of humanity has been deeply intertwined with the story of the Bovidae. This relationship began when our ancestors first started to domesticate wild animals. By taming wild goats, sheep, and aurochs, the ancestors of modern cattle, we fundamentally changed our societies. This transition from hunting and gathering to farming allowed us to create permanent settlements. Bovidae became our living tools and a reliable source of sustenance. They provided us with meat for food, milk for nourishment, and their immense strength to pull plows and carts, helping us cultivate the land and build our civilizations from the ground up. The economic importance of this family today is simply immense. Globally, livestock farming is a cornerstone of agriculture. Cattle, sheep, and goats are raised in nearly every country, providing essential protein to billions of people. The dairy industry, built entirely around animals like cows, goats, and even water buffalo, produces milk, cheese, butter, and yogurt, staples of diets worldwide. This industry not only feeds populations, but also provides livelihoods for millions of farmers, processors, and distributors. The economic chain that begins with a single grazing animal extends through entire communities, supporting local and national economies in a profound way. Beyond food, Bovidae provide us with a wealth of other materials. Wool from sheep has kept us warm for millennia, woven into clothing, blankets, and carpets. Leather, derived from the hides of cattle and other bovids, is a durable and versatile material used for shoes, clothing, and countless other goods. Even their horns and bones have historically been carved into tools, ornaments, and musical instruments. In many cultures, these animals are not just a resource, but a measure of wealth and status. The number of cattle a person owns can signify their standing in the community, representing a living bank account and a source of security for the family. This partnership also has deep cultural significance. Bovidae feature prominently in the religions, mythologies, and traditions of societies all over the world. The cow is sacred in Hinduism, symbolizing gentleness and life. The ram or lamb is a powerful symbol in Christianity and Judaism. In many traditional ceremonies, these animals play a central role, whether as offerings to the gods or as the centerpiece of a communal feast. This enduring presence in our art, stories, and spiritual lives shows that our connection to these animals goes far beyond simple economics. They are woven into the very fabric of who we are as a species. While our relationship with Bovidae has been incredibly beneficial, it is not without its challenges. One of the most significant concerns is the potential for disease transmission. Because we live in such close proximity to domestic livestock, diseases can sometimes pass from animals to humans. These are known as zoonotic diseases. Illnesses such as bovine tuberculosis or brucellosis can pose serious health risks to both farming communities and the wider public. Furthermore, diseases can spread rapidly within large herds, leading to devastating economic losses for farmers and disruptions to the food supply. Managing the health of these vast animal populations is a constant and critical challenge for scientists and veterinarians. Another issue arises when large herds, whether wild or domestic, interact with agricultural land. Overgrazing is a serious problem in many parts of the world. When too many animals graze in one area, they can strip the land of its vegetation, This leaves the soil bare and vulnerable to erosion by wind and rain, which can eventually turn fertile pasture into barren dust bowls. Wild bovidae, driven by habitat loss or natural migration, may also come into conflict with farmers by feeding on crops. An entire season's harvest can be damaged in a single night by a herd of deer or antelope, creating significant hardship for rural communities. The environmental impact of large-scale livestock farming is another aspect we must consider carefully. The sheer number of domestic bovidae on our planet today is staggering. These animals, particularly cattle, produce significant amounts of methane, a potent greenhouse gas, as a natural part of their digestion. This contributes to the warming of our planet's climate. Furthermore, vast areas of forest, particularly in the tropics, are often cleared to create more pasture land for grazing. This deforestation leads to a loss of biodiversity and disrupts the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems, affecting countless other species that rely on those forest habitats. Understanding these challenges is crucial for our future. Learning about the Bovidae family is not just an exercise in natural history. It is essential for our own survival and the health of the planet. By studying their biology, behavior, and impact, we can find better ways to manage livestock, prevent the spread of disease, and reduce our environmental footprint. We can also develop more effective strategies to conserve their wild relatives and protect the natural habitats they depend on. Finding a sustainable balance, where both human populations and thriving bovid populations can coexist, is one of the great tasks of our time. It requires respect, knowledge, and careful stewardship of the natural world.